Hey guys, Saku Foxheart here, and welcome to the Fox Den. Today we're reviewing David Wells' visually stunning, story-driven game, The First Tree. Let's get into it. The First Tree is a third-person exploration game centered around two parallel stories of a fox trying to find her missing family and a son reconnecting with his estranged father. Players will take control of the fox on a beautiful journey that ends at the source of life and maybe results in an understanding of death along the way. Players can uncover artifacts and stories from the son's life as he becomes intertwined in the fox's journey towards the first tree. Now, I will say the controls in the first tree are extremely easy and really simple to get a hold of, with you only using joysticks for movement of course, and your main buttons being X to jump, circle for interacting, and square to toggle run or walk. Except one thing I will say is that it never feels like the fox is really ever in the center of the camera. And by that I mean when looking around with the right joystick, the fox feels weirdly out of focus of the camera. Falling can also feel a little off when moving your joystick to steer your player model while in mid-air. And other than that, the controls feel how you would expect a platforming adventure to play. Gameplay in the first tree is actually pretty straightforward. You move through the stages, collect little orbs of light, and dig up artifacts to continue progressing through the story. Now I will say that's not always a bad thing, and if done in the right combination, can make a great game. And with that said, this game is almost entirely a all-you-can-collect buffet, and it's literally the only thing you do. There are no enemies to fight, and no real puzzles to solve either. And aside from a few change-ups from stage to stage, there's not really much to go on, which can make the entire game feel like it's lacking. Now, some of the things that the first tree has going for it is the story and environment. I mean, the color palette David used and the way he used them really set this game up as a visually stunning work of art. And the way he used them to accentuate the different relationship stages between Joseph, the main narrator, and his father really did set the mood for me. And this, coupled with the amazing music by Josh Kramer, did an amazing job of tugging at my heartstrings every step of the way. The voice acting and the narration of this game is also well done, and it never sounded off, and it didn't seem to overpower everything else that was going on in the game at the time. The story in the first tree does start off, in my opinion, extremely slow, and it's just kind of there, but really is necessary to get a hold of what's trying to be conveyed between Joseph and his story and the fox with hers. One of the extra things you can do is turn on commentary in the menu, which enables these little comment bubbles that include David's reasons behind some of the game mechanics and also development behind the first tree. In the end, the first tree has amazing visuals and audio, and is entirely a story-driven game. It just really is a nice experience, and considering the game was made pretty much by one guy is a tale in itself. But even with that in mind, this is an honest review, and with the complete all-you-can-collect marathon as gameplay, it really makes this game feel like it's lacking. And with no real reason to play again, replayability is just not there. I picked this game up on sale for $6, and I really don't see enough value to pay the full price of $10. So if you're not completely sold on the story, I would avoid the first tree unless you see it on sale like I did. With that said, I want to thank you guys for watching my review of the first tree. Hit that like and subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all my new review videos and news. All the footage I used today is from Let's Plays I have on another channel that I'm a part of with some buddies of mine. So if you guys should definitely check that out, I'll put a link in the description below. So thanks again guys, I appreciate your support, and I'll see you on the next one.